Morning, fast bikes. Today's a good day. We're at Cadwell Park, the sun is shining, I've got a motorbike in the back, and we're starting an all new project. So it's my first time at Cadwell Park this year, and we've got a big job on. We're here to break a record. As you like. So this is a bike. It's Suzuki's new GSX-8R. It was launched earlier in the year, which Bruce went out to ride, and he was really impressed. You might have seen his video. It wouldn't be my first choice for track day bike. However, Suzuki have set as a challenge to come to Cadwell Park and break the mini twin lap record, and this is a beast for the job. So we're 6 weeks out till Suzuki Live, and the only thing we're changing on the bike today is the tyres. We've got Dunlop's GP Racer 212 treaded tyres, perfect tyre for a track day rider. We didn't really think the road tyres would be up to the job, given the fact that we are going for a lap record, but part one of the challenge is taking the bike as is, standard, and just seeing what it's capable before we head off, fit some parts, and try and improve the package. We're going to get the warmers on, the pressure set, and get out on track. And while we're at it, there is just one more thing. I cannot be seen dead on a track day with mirrors on the bike.
Here we go then, first ride on the new Suzuki GSX-8R, and she's comfy, that's always a good start, and the brakes work too. On to a winner. Oh, did feel a bit of ABS interference then. Let's hope that doesn't come into play when we're out on track. First time at Cadwell Park for 2024. And the sun is shining. Beautiful day for it. Whoa, we've got a quick shifter as well. We are off to a good start. Jesus, what have I got myself in for? Take me back to the old days. Riding my mini twin. What now? Well, there we go. First session complete on the big GSX-8R. You know what? I'm really impressed with that. That is a mega bike. Throttle is silky smooth. Brakes are really good.
So that's session one in the bag, and first impressions are actually really good. I wasn't sure quite what to expect. When I took it off the paddock stand, it felt a bit heavy, but when you got wheels in motion out on the track, you didn't even notice the weight. Brakes were good. Power delivery was good, chassis felt good, it was turning nice. You know what, it's got a bit of go about it as well, it's not slow. So yeah, I think we've got something to work with here. So for session number two, we've already got a couple of things to try. We've took the little foot peg bottoms off, don't need them, I was dragging my toes, so that's no good. Take them off, that should help. We can't stiffen the suspension up, unfortunately, because it's not adjustable, so that's something we're gonna have to do later date. But we can turn the traction control off, thankfully. It was flashing like crazy, taking loads of power out over the mountain, and through a couple of corners where I was winding it on fairly hard, it was just cutting in and taking the power out. So I'm going to turn that off, and hopefully that'll give me full beams. So we're now 3 sessions in and I'm really starting to get a feel for the bike. Most importantly though, we turned the traction control off altogether and it's transformed it. I'm not getting any power cut over the mountain where it sort of jumps. I'm not getting anything reduced coming off the hairpin, so got a good feel for it. Removing the screws off the bottom of the foot pegs has definitely helped, but I am still dragging my toe pieces on my boots, which is really annoying, and it's so unnerving when you hear the scraping noise, especially at the bottom of the mountain. So hopefully when we get some racing rear sets on it, that'll lift my feet out of the way and allow me to deck it in the corners and carry that corner speed. And now I've got used to it, I'm also just starting to get a little bit of ABS kickback into the park corner where you're heavy braking. So that's something else that we're going to have to address with ABS delete or some different brake lines or something to hopefully help with that. It's not really a problem at being in road shift, but as a racer, my personal preference is always race shift. So hopefully we can do something about swapping that mechanism over, getting it in race shift, and that again will just get me a little bit more comfortable on the bike. The only other sort of problem I've run into at the minute with it in its standard form is probably just the rider positioning. These bars are so high and sort of swept back. Swept back's not such a bad thing, but them being high, I'm really struggling to get tucked in. So hopefully we'll get some racing clip-ons which will just drop my body a little bit lower and just get me out the wind a little bit more. Anyway, that's enough yapping from me. I'm going to get back out on track and see if there's a little bit more I can learn. That's us done here at Cadwell Park. We've had a cracking day, and to be honest with you, this bike's actually blown me away. I wasn't expecting loads from it. It is a road bike after all. It's not designed for the track, but it's done a really good job. I think if you were to buy it for the road, you'd be really impressed. We have found the limitations on the track. However, the next episode, we'll have to see Brad over at Power Slide Motorcycles, and he's going to help us trick this bike up. We've got a good list now. In brief, suspension, brakes, lightweight fairings, exhaust, and we're going to give it a cheeky dyno run as well while we're at it, just to see what horsepower it's kicking out and see if we can find a few improvements with an exhaust, maybe an air filter or something like that. And that should stand us in good stead for a real good attack on the lap record, which is the $1 million question. Can we do it? I've put my name to it now, so I'm going to give it everything because I'll be super embarrassed if I can't pull it off. So to finish things off, I just want to say a big thanks to Suzuki for lending us the bike, No Limits track days for sorting us out, Dunlop tyres, GP Racer 212s, brilliant tyre, literally no complaints today, R&G, which we will have some good cleaning products and some engine protection for the next time we come. We're going to be pushing it. Hopefully we're not going to be testing the engine protection, but you never know, these things do happen. And also, big thanks to Mr. Holbeach Tyres, Mark, for sorting us out, helping us fit the tyres, lending us the spanners, and yeah, keeping his eye on us. Watch this space. That's part 1 done. Next episode, fitting the trick bits at Power Slide. So, see you on the next one.